Today on VLAMP, we're explaining 20 film terms you need to know. Welcome everyone to VLAMP, Video Lighting, Audio, Music, and Photography How-To Show. I'm of course your host, Matt Haslam, and today we're explaining different terms in the film industry which you absolutely must know. So let's get started. Montage. A montage is a compilation of many shots from a single project or multiple projects. It highlights the best moments of a video in a fast-paced editing style. Neutral density, or ND. A glass filter which is mounted in front of a camera lens to cut down on the amount of light going into the lens. The best way to think of an ND filter is by thinking of sunglasses for your camera. Night for night. The opposite of a day for night scene, a night for night scene, is a night scene which is filmed at night. NTSC, National Television Systems Committee, which sets television and video standards, which all networks must abide by. OB light. Another term used to describe an eye light. Offset arm. A steel or aluminum arm which is fastened to the baby pin at the top of a C-stand, which allows the user to place a stand behind a wall and extend this arm to mount equipment over the wall. A boom arm could do a similar task. However, an offset arm has a baby pin welded onto the other side, allowing the user to use less rigging when mounting fixtures over walls. OTS. This term is an annotation for over-the-shoulder shot, commonly used for interviews in which the camera showcases a small portion of the interviewer's head and shoulder on the left or right side of the screen. A bulk of the screen is taken up by the interviewee. This type of shot is meant to look as if the audience is looking over the shoulder of the one person to see the other person. Overexposed. This term refers to when a camera lens is bringing in too much light into the camera sensor, causing the image to appear washed out and turning a portion of the screen pure white. There is no fixing overexposed images in editing, since there is no color left in the image to salvage. Pan. This term refers to when you place your camera on a tripod and turn the camera left or right without moving the tripod legs. This is accomplished by turning the head of the tripod left or right. Pancake. This is a type of apple box, which is 1/8 of the normal size of a full apple box. A pancake is merely 20 inches long, 12 inches wide, and 1 inch high. Pickle. Commonly used in the stage production industry, but also used on large film locations, the term pickle refers to a small, narrow controller for chain hoist motors. Chain hoist motors allow users to lift and lower large and heavy trussing and lighting equipment from the rafters of buildings. Pickles are small controllers which riggers tie onto their belt to allow them to easily control a motor from up in the rafters. Pipes. Usually used in grid systems in a large studio, pipes can also be used on smaller applications, such as vehicles or on smaller locations. Pipes allow users to place rigging or fixtures anywhere in the grid of pipes, giving the user endless capabilities. PL. Also known as a party line. A PL system allows all production and engineering personnel to be in constant voice contact with one another. Platypus, also sometimes called quacker clamps. This term refers to a type of clamp which has a baby pin welded onto a vice clamp, allowing the vice clamp to be mounted onto any stand. A platypus also has paddles, similar to the animal this term implies, on its locking portion. These clamps are used to hold foam core or large reflectors in place. Polecats, a spring-loaded pipe with suction cups at both ends, which can be used to spread between a floor and a ceiling or between two walls at a film location. Once mounted, these offer users a safe way to rig their equipment to a pipe, which is securely mounted to a venue. At the end of filming, a polecat can be removed quite easily without damaging the location. Poop. This term is used by directors or cinematographers to ask lighting crews for more light from a certain fixture. For example, give us a little more poop out of that light, in which case the lighting crew would either turn up the fixture's output or move the light closer to the subject. Post-production. Everything done on a production after the final scene has been filmed. This would include setting the equipment down after a production day is complete, editing, color correction, CGI, finishing, and reviewing the finished video project. Practical. This term refers to any electrical item which can be found in frame of a shot, such as a lamp on set which is turned on during the filming of a scene, and in the background of a shot. These can be used to help light the scene, however, many times they are just a scenery item. Pre-production. Anything and everything which is done in preparation before the first shot is filmed. This includes script writing, location scouting, and setting up the equipment before the production day begins. Producer. The person or persons responsible for the logistical side of a production, such as ensuring the required equipment is on location, ensuring the required crew and craft services are available, and so on.